Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Zahir bin Abdul Rauf. This is our video presentation of our final year project, and the topic of our final year project is Bamboo Crosswind Barrier. Firstly, I will introduce my group member. Firstly, Mohammad Afiq bin Kamal, me Mohammad Zahir bin Abdul Rauf, and the last one Mohammad Akma bin Mohammad Rashidan. Our supervisor in this final year project is technologist Mohammad Erwan bin Sanik, and the panels are Baizura binti Hamid and Professor Media Technologist Masiri bin Kaamin. In our video presentation, we will explain about introduction, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion, recommendation, and references in our final year project. Firstly, I will explain about introduction. For background study, the crosswind are the winds that move in the perpendicular direction to the line or direction of the traveling unit, such as vehicle. In Malaysia, there are several locations on expressway where crosswind usually happens. The crosswinds can cause accidents for the vehicles that come in contact with it, especially the vehicles that are moving in high speed. Instead of using the normal wind barriers, we want to know whether the natural windbreaker of nature, which is bamboo, can be used as an alternative in combating the crosswind problem. For problem statement in our project is crosswind related accidents are the type of the accident that always occur in Malaysia, especially from the North-South Expressway and East Coast Expressway. One of the solutions of this problem is by using wind barrier. However, the typical wind barrier that always been used is too expensive and non-eco-friendly. In this study, we want to know whether bamboos can be a great alternative in combating the crosswind problem. For objective, we focus on two objectives in our project. The first one, to study the properties of bamboo and its advantages as an alternative for crosswind barrier, and the second one, to produce the physical model of bamboo crosswind barrier. For scope of study, this study focused on the recommendation of using bamboo as wind barrier. Therefore, the material was focused on is bamboo. In this study, a mini model was also developed to simulate the real pictures of the use of bamboo as an alternative wind barrier. However, due to COVID-19 pandemic and the movement control order, the suitable study location was unable to be visited in order to carry out measurements such as wind velocity in that place. For methodology part, this is the flowchart of overall methodology. We start and identify the problem about crosswind. After that, after approval, we focus on lecture review, critically lecture review, and for mini model, we try to select material and design. After that, after the approval, we continue to report writing and stop. For methodology, we divide by two parts. Data collection. Data will be collected from previous report, article, journal, and other sources. The data will be used for many different aspects of this project and this report. For study instrument, we divided by two. The first one, literature review. Considered as qualitative research, method and design, the data will be critically reviewed to extract information that are connected to our study. And the last one, interview, by interviewing bamboo's expert like technologist Salman bin Salim, because technologist Salman bin Salim is one of the experts in bamboo study. So that's all for methodology.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Rashidan. My matrix number is AA190565, and today I will be talking about the result and discussion of our final year project. In this chapter, I will be talking about the UTHM bamboo, the bamboo that we chose the feature of the all-hammer bamboo, use of the all-hammer bamboo, how to plant the bamboo, advantages of the bamboo, the design of the all-hammer bamboo crosswind barrier on an actual highway, and the mini model for the bamboo crosswind barrier. Okay, for the first of all, we chose the bamboo that we chose for this project and as a crosswind barrier is the all-hammer bamboo, also known as the gigantic woody bamboo. This bamboo is recommended in the study because it has a lot of features that actually suitable for being a wind barrier and can withstand a strong wind load. In the United States, this is one of the most commonly grown bamboos, and this figure is the example of the all-hammer bamboo. This is the feature of the all-hammer bamboo. First is reaching up to 17 to 20 meter in height. The green shoots up to 10 cm in diameter and can be found in Taiwan to southern China states. The use of all-hammer bamboo, first it is used for building, green screen, wind barrier, woven product, and frequently used to cover cash crop. How to plant the all-hammer bamboo? First, it needs rich, wet, and soil and full of sun to moderate shade to thrive, just like other plants. And secondly, it's require low requirement for water, but if you want the quality to become better give it more water frequently. Second or third of all is it needs to be in a tropical temperature, and fourth is the bamboo will normally recover if you leave it alone, meaning the maintenance of this bamboo is naturally low and easy to grow. The advantages of the all-hammer bamboo is, first is the thickness of the groove of the bamboo can be controlled. This is by using rhizome barrier, meaning that we can control the width of the thickness of the bamboo groove, meaning based on the wind load on the area. Second of all, the design of the bamboo is suitable for wind load resistance, such as it have rhizomes that act like anchors that connected each of the bamboos. High resistance and high strength, meaning because this bamboo usually used in structural materials, meaning that it has strong resistance towards loads and stress. Fourth is the temperature and weather. It can survive in tropical and temperature and weather such as in Malaysia. And fifth is dense foliage. Then this is the design of the crosswind bamboo on an actual highway. Using AutoCAD, we actually designed a drawing that shows the actual positioning of our bamboos, the all-hammer bamboos on the actual highways, based on the planting with highway right of way prepared by the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Some of the guidelines that we follow is the plan must not endangering both vehicular and pedestrian traffic. The plants must follow specific distance the plant and travel lane. Selection of the plant must not be tall growing trees and wide spreading unless width of the plant is sufficient. The trees must have the minimum vertical clearance of 16 feet and the entire pavement and 7 feet above the pedestrian space. This is the drawing of the cross section of the highway. If we were to put the bamboos at the highway, as you can see at the left, we can see that that is on the flat topography of the earth, and at the right is a slope topography, how the positioning. For the flat topography, because the highway is, the vehicles and highway usually drove like 45 mile per hour or 72.42 km per hour based on the North Carolina guidelines. The ideal distance is 25 feet or 7.62 meter from the bamboo and the curb and gutter. For the cut slope topography, it's more ideal to be 30 feet or 9.50 meter from the bamboo stems to the curb and gutter. This is the mini model of the bamboo crosswind barrier. As we said in our objective, we will be making the mini model of the crosswind barrier to show the actual situation in the actual highway. The dimension, as you can see, the dimension of our model is both the length and width is 0.59 meter and have the height of 0.20 meter. The material used is paper straw as the bamboo polystyrene, and as the road and polystyrene as the road, ice cream stick as the road divider. The straw or bamboo in this case will stick on the side of the road and supposedly function as a wind barrier, dissipate high velocity wind. This is the mini model of the bamboo crosswind barrier. This is a plan view, the side view, and this is the front view. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Afiq Kamal, matrix number AA190968, and today I will be talking about the conclusion and recommendation. Okay, for the conclusion. In conclusion, the objective, which are to study the properties of bamboo and its advantages as an alternative for crosswind barrier and to produce the physical model of bamboo crosswind barrier, was successfully achieved. The bamboo that is suitable to be used as a wind barrier is the old Hamid bamboo. Based on our literature study, the physical model of the crosswind barrier was produced using various types of material to fulfill the second objective. For the recommendation, firstly, future researchers should find a specific study location. Due to COVID-19, our group cannot do this activity. Okay. Next is the future researchers should procure and the actual bamboo specimen that was recommended in this report. Again, due to COVID-19, we also cannot do this process. Okay. Finally, future researchers should seek more information from bamboo experts by interviewing them. Okay. In order to finish our study, we have used about 44 reference. That's all from us. Thank you.